This is Shanti from Shanti TV. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Shanti and I put out videos every week. For those of you that are returning, thank you so much for returning. I have a very exciting video that I want to put out today. I hope you are ready for it because it's going to be a long one. So those of you who love Louis Vuitton, I have loved Louis Vuitton for a very long time, and I assume that you're following me because you also love Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton has put out, various canvas prints over the course of many years. And I am today going to delve into my Damier Azur collection, which includes bags and shoes and belts and things like that. I have a very small Damier Azur collection, but I would like to go over the pieces that I do have in my collection. I want to go over the wear and tear, and I want to give you some really interesting information that I have looked at in terms of the average cost increase per year on some of these items that I have bought to the present day pricing, which is always something I seem to talk about on this channel. So if you want to see my collection and hear my wear and tear analysis on some of this, and also the kind of interesting notes that I've taken on the increase, then keep watching. So I have taken some notes for this video, so please don't mind me if I start reading from my notes, because I don't have all this memorized. But the Damier pattern actually was the original pattern that was founded in 1888, people. 1888. It's a long time ago, by Georges Vuitton. It is older than Monogram. A century later, in 1998, it was introduced as Damier Ebene, which is beautiful print. It is the checkerboard pattern with the dark brown and the light brown that you see here. You will also see Louis Vuitton in the dark square portion of this print. Damier Azur, however, was introduced in 2006. They also have come out with Damier Graphite, Damier Infini, and more. Damier Azur has a blue base with white checkerboard, and you can see Louis Vuitton printed in the squares. You can see Louis Vuitton is printed in the white portion of the square. So just some interesting facts about the print, the actual Damier Azur print. And for those who like quiet luxury, that's a little tip for you, that the Louis Vuitton is printed really small. On the Damier Azur, it's in the white checker. On the Damier Ebene, it's in the dark checker. So today, we're going to review my very small but cute Damier Azur collection. I'd like to kind of give you, when I bought it, how long I've had it. Let's look at what the wear and tear looks like. We're going to be doing it for the first time, me and you together on camera. We're going to be doing this. And then I want to give you some interesting, just interesting facts about pricing, because I think it's just interesting to see how these things go. We're going to go from the oldest purchase that I have made to the newest purchase that I've made for Damier Azur. You ready? Let's go! The very first item is my Neverfull MM. Look at this guy. This was purchased back in 2012. It is almost 11 years old. I remember when I bought it, it was around Christmas time. And I was just so very happy to get the Damier Azur print into my collection. So many people are afraid of Damier Azur. And it's because of the color transfer that can happen on Damier Azur. It is real. I've actually experienced it on this bag. I wore I think it was like an orange shirt or something I had worn one summer, and I had worn this bag, and sure enough, I came back home and I was like, oh my gosh, I have orange color transfer on my bag. It was very light and faint. It wasn't a lot, but it was still there. Like, I could notice it. So I quickly took out a magic eraser, one of those magic erasers, and then I also used just a regular white eraser, and I very gently cleaned it off the bag, and sure enough, it actually came off. I probably cannot even tell you or see where that even happened at this point. So I was able to get the color transfer off completely. So this was my purchase back in the day in 2012. And back in the day, it did not come with a pouch. So you can see, and it's been used, guys, so this is not a new bag, but you can see it has the old Neverfull pattern with the beautiful flowers and the beautiful Louis Vuitton in script. It says Articles de Voyage Louis Vuitton 101 Champs-Élysées in Paris. I'm not a French speaker, but I try. If I'm butchering it, and if those of you who know French and are watching this, I apologize, I totally butchered it. I would love to get a lesson from you on how I should be saying it. This bag is made in the USA, so this is kind of, I purchased this during the time when they were doing these really, really ugly made in USA tags, the cloth tag. But this is a standard Neverfull. I don't need to go over the overview, but let's look at the wear and tear on this bag. So one of the things, and I do not know how well this is gonna come across on camera, but in terms of the Damier Azur print, and has it faded, I don't see anywhere where the bag has faded at all. I do see a little bit of dirt, which again can be wiped off. That's the beauty about canvas. Also, I feel like if I wipe this off a little bit more, it would become a little bit brighter. I know it's showing really bright right now on the camera, and that's because I have this beautiful daylight hitting this, and so it looks really bright. But I would say it's got a slight cream, and I would, the thing about Damier is I see it as cream, I don't see it as white, and you'll see that on one of my pieces where I feel like it's not really white, it's more cream than anything else. In terms of the vachetta leather, vachetta, however you want to say it, I would say it has patinaed very evenly. And it really, really looks beautiful on the Damier Azur. I mean, this is what it looks like. It's really pretty. The gold hardware has stayed in pristine condition. I do want to say one thing, I do not travel with this bag, so that's important to know. I definitely wear it only locally. I have not traveled with this. I've not taken it to the beach. I've not done any of that. I just haven't. If I'm traveling, I normally take either Monogram or Damier Ebene. I don't take Damier Azur. I do have some, I do have some wear and tear on the inside. I never did buy one of those organizers when I purchased this bag. Back in the day, that wasn't as popular as it is now. So I did spill something, and you can see it on this corner. So I do have some wear there. If I spilled something, it would have been water. I would have never put anything other than water in there, so it looks like that spilled a little bit. And when it dried, it like left a mark. But other than that, I don't really have any real wear and tear other than just use. The zipper works in it's in great condition. There's nothing wrong with it. You can see this is still in pristine condition. The vachetta on the bag is really still still intact and beautiful. So that is a quick run through of my bag. So some interesting facts about this bag. I purchased it in December of 2012, so it's almost 11 years old. I paid, you ready for this? You ready? I paid $850 for my Neverfull back in 2012. The current retail price is $2,030 US dollars. And it's currently unavailable on the website. And you currently need to go call your client advisor and get yourself on a waiting list if you even want to purchase this bag. Kind of crazy. The current Neverfull does come with an additional pouch. So the $2,030 US dollars probably reflects that. If I compared the $850 to the $2,030, the percentage increase today is 138.8% increase. It's not an apples to apples comparison. So if I just took a value and put it on the pouch, let's just say $400. So let's just decrease the $2,030 by $400. I still have my percentage increase, a little bit under 100%, but it's at 91.7% increase, which is an average increase of 8.336 percentage points per year. Insane, insane. So that's where we stand with my Damier Azur Neverfull MM. All right, so let's start with the next piece that I purchased back in 2013. So this is about 10 years old. This is the Damier Azur Mini Pochette. This is one of those pieces that most people buy when they want to start a Louis Vuitton collection. If someone wanted to start a collection, this is typically one of the pieces that they would get. So I purchased this, but the funny thing about this is I have barely used it because I was so afraid of getting color transfer on it. So I kept it in my drawer. I would bring it out every once in a while, but it's been barely used. So this particular piece from 2013 is in excellent condition. Funny enough, I didn't wear it a lot. Gosh, he's back there. This piece is in excellent condition. Funny enough, even though I've kept it away, the vachetta, and I'll show it to you in a little bit, has darkened a little bit over time, but nothing quite like my Neverfull, right? Because that really hasn't been out. But when I tell you this is in pristine condition, it's in pristine condition just because I haven't really worn it. And let's take a gander. All right, so here is the piece. Here is the vachetta on the piece. It says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. A lot of times these pieces here start to lose its color, but you can see on this it has kept all of its color. The chain is still in just pristine condition. It's kind of crazy, actually. It's in pristine condition. There's the other end. This zipper is in a pristine condition. The other areas where Damier Azur can get really dirty is right here. okay? And that's just because it's cloth and it's prone to getting dirty, and you'll see that in some of my other pieces. So you'll see when I open it up, I have very, very little wear and tear, if any, on it. This is when I purchased this one back in the day. This came with a leather tab with the date code in it. They don't do that anymore. Now everything is microchipped, which I don't really like, but it is what it is. So this is my mini pochette, guys. That's what it looks like. All right, so the mini pochette, purchased in 2013. You ready for the pricing? I paid $295 for this piece. The current retail, I can't even tell you because I couldn't find it on the website. Like, what happened? What happened to Damier Azur? What's happening to Damier Azur? I don't even know, and it actually really upset me that you couldn't even find it. So I had to do the percentage increase. I just kind of took the mono piece, $795, which is a percentage increase of 169.5% with an average increase per year of 16.95. That is absolutely insane. Just a disclaimer. I did not take percentage increases over every year. Like I don't know how these increased over time. I'm just giving you the average percentage increase when I take my paid price versus the price that it is today, and I equally distribute it over the number of years. So just little disclaimer for those of you mathematicians out there. If you want to get an upgrade, they do have the mini pochette accessories on chain, which currently retails for $860. That is not an apples to apples comparison of this, but that they did bring that out to the market recently. I wonder how many people are even purchasing that. It's kind of crazy to me, but yeah, so this is my mini pochette. All right, the next piece that I have in Damier Azur is my Damier Azur key pouch. This piece is probably the most used piece that I have, and it's because I keep extra cards in here. And I would say if there's any wear and tear, I definitely see it more on this piece, and obviously it's the one that I use the most. So let's take a look around. So this is the Damier Azur key pouch. So you can see I've got some wear here. It looks like it got rubbed probably in the wrong way, and so there's a little bit of wear there. The other wear that I can see is just on the cloth. Like I said, it's not unusual for this to start getting dirty. And that's what you're seeing here. You can clean this. I know some people have worked on cleaning this with like a toothbrush, and they've been able to clean this, but that is just standard dirt that you're gonna see. Everything is intact though. The stitching is all intact. Come on, focus. There you go. There is some wear on the zipper pull. If I open this up, that is what the inside looks like. Here is the actual chain. I don't see a lot of wear on the actual. There is barely any wear on this. I do not put keys on this, so you're not going to see a lot of wear. You do see some coloration from the metal hitting the white cloth. So you are getting that there. Oops. This is the inside. It's all canvas, guys, so this is very easy to clean if you need to clean it. So I would say that my key clay has seen some wear and tear, and that's fair because I have worn it more than some of my other stuff. Okay, so my key pouch I bought in 2013, it's exactly 10 years ago. I bought it in June. I paid $195 for it. Currently, I cannot find it on the website. What is going on? Current monogram retails for $325, percentage increase of 66.7, and an average increase per year of 6.67. Still an affordable piece, except you can't find it in Damier Azur right now. Not sure what's going on there. The next item that I purchased is my Damier Azur belt. This is the mini belt. It's called a mini belt in 25 millimeters. I believe this is in a size 85. I bought this back in 2017. So it's about 6 years old. I wear this mostly in the summertime. You could wear it all year round, quite frankly. I think it looks really great with when you're wearing all cream or all white. I think it looks really, really chic. Really like the belt. Let's look at the wear and tear on this guy. I don't wear this belt all the time, so I'm really not expecting a whole lot of wear and tear. The stitching all appears to be, ooh, what do we have there, guys? All right, it looks like I've got a loose, no, that's not anything. Okay, the stitching all appears to be intact. I would say the wear that I have, and I'm going to show you, is the side that kind of hits, whether you're wearing it with jeans or whatever you're wearing it with, you're going to see I have a little bit of wear there. You can see that there is some wear on the top. I apologize that this camera is just not focusing right now. So I have some wear on the inside portion of the belt. The holes all seem to be intact. The glazing appears to all be intact with no issues. Pretty impressive, guys. It's a really beautiful belt, very understated. Goes along with your quiet luxury for those of you who are about quiet luxury. Really like the belt. I don't see any discoloration on the gold buckle at all. It's in very good condition, I would say. So you ready for the stats on this one? All right, so I paid $385 for this. It currently retails for $460. And you can't find that exact one, so I found one that was similar. Percentage increase of 19.5%. I've had it over 6 years. Per year increase of about 3.25%, so not horrible. I have one more to share with you. All right, these bad boys. These were purchased back in 2021. They are approximately 2 years old. I hope I'm going to be able to fix this so you guys can kind of see the Azur. This is really washing out. I will see what I can do with the video edits. But these are the Run Away sneaker. There are days that I really, really want to run away. But these are called the Run Away sneakers. I don't wear them a lot. I find them to be a little bit heavier than I would like. But if you want to improve your leg muscles, I highly, highly recommend them. Anyway, they're very pretty. When I wear them, I feel like $1,000,000 because they're gorgeous. They're very unique also. They have that beautiful monogram on the outside. So I believe on here you can see, I do have a small slight scratch on it. Looks like I have A little bit of something got on my sneaker there. The laces are still looking pretty good. Let's look at one shoe at a time. The front looks pretty good. There's a few marks there. I think I could probably clean those off. There's just dirt from wearing them on the bottom. I have a small scratch, looks like, maybe. No, not even. I don't have anything going on there. I'm very careful when I wear these, and the bottoms are in like super pristine condition. Let's just look at the next one. The next shoe, I've got a little dirt there. This looks pretty good. This side looks pretty good. It's intact. The back is intact. The gold emblem looks like it's intact with no scratches, no issues, nothing's falling apart. Everything is looking pretty dang good. Some dirt, and honestly, that can be wiped off. So, the runaway sneakers. I mostly use it in the summer. I purchased it in 2021. I paid $999. That's a very odd number, but when I looked at my history, that's what it looked like. The current retail, which is not the exact shoe, because they make different flavors of that shoe basically, but it is in Damier Azur, is $1,210. There's been a 21% increase from when I purchased it till now. Average increase per year, 10.55. Those are all my Damier Azur pieces in my collection. I really do love Damier Azur. I'm very curious how many of you guys love Damier Azur as much as I do. Leave what pieces you have down below. I'm curious to know. For those of you who love Damier Azur, what is going on with Louis Vuitton? Are they trying to discontinue Damier Azur? I don't think they are completely. They had come out recently with a nautical collection, which was all about Damier Azur, so I'm really happy to see that. I really, really wished they brought out the Speedy 20 in the Damier Azur, because when they do, I will be snatching that thing up. Like, I love Damier Azur. I prefer to have smaller pieces in Damier Azur. Like I said, give me a Speedy 20 and I'll take it. The other piece that I don't have in my collection, which I would love to have in my collection, is the Pochette accessories. I'm going to say it. The Pochette accessories, that one. I would love to have that in my collection as well. I almost thought about selling this, and then after I looked at the current price, I was like, you know what, never mind. So I figured I could put a long chain on this guy, wear this out, get my card holder, get, you know, my few essentials that I need right in here, and just start using this baby, because I think the percentage increases are crazy. That's been going on. So in order of percentage increases, I did put that down as well. My mini Pochette, obviously most popular, had the largest percentage increase. Those of you who have been following Louis Vuitton for a long time know that this is a big, big deal. It's an entry-level piece, and Louis Vuitton knew that, and they were like, well, we're going to capitalize on that. I mean, that's what businesses do, except for the fact that I can't even get it right now. So if you want a mini Pochette, you would have to get it in one of the other prints, since they're not available in Damier Azur. The next item that increased significantly, obviously, was the Neverfull. It is, again, one of the most popular Louis Vuitton styles, but you can't even get it right now. You have to get it on a wait list if you want the bag, so kind of crazy. The next item in my collection that increased, which is pretty interesting, is the runaway sneaker. I think sneakers have become really, really popular at Louis Vuitton, and so again, they are capitalizing on the fact that sneakers are doing well, and they are pumping out sneakers in every color, in multiple styles, a lot. And These, yes, sneakers, they're doing well. I'm pretty sure they're doing well. The next thing is the key pouch. Not as popular, I guess, in Damier Azur. Can't even find it at this point. If you want one, you're gonna have to get one in a monogram. I think Damier Ebene is still there. And then the belt, very minimal increase. But again, maybe the belts aren't that popular. I don't know, but I would say they had very, very minimal increase, which is kind of interesting. But for you collectors, I'm sure a lot of you who are Louis Vuitton enthusiasts have some Damier Azur in your collection. If you do, let me know what pieces you have in your collection. Let me know if there's a piece that you're wanting in your collection that's Damier Azur. I felt like summer is just a really favorite time to bring out the Damier Azur, so that's why I brought out these pieces for you in today's video. And I thought it'd be really good to kind of just see the wear and tear. You know, we spend a lot of money on these items, and the fact that I have kept a lot of these items, I've had multiples over 10 years. Or 10 years or more, like that's kind of insane. That's where we are. Some of you new collectors, this is what happens. You keep your pieces, and over time they will increase, and they stand the test of time. I mean, a lot of my pieces, I don't have really much issues with them, and that's great. I mean, that's why we love the brand. I will be going out of town for the next couple of weeks, so probably will not put out videos. Doing a little mini vacation. Maybe I'll put up some Instagram stories or something like that, but I will be taking a couple of weeks off. So thank you very much for spending your Sunday with me. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I had making it. So I will talk to you guys. Have a great, fantastic week. Ciao.